Well, hi there, everybody, and good Monday morning to meteorologist Travis Kleneski here. A quiet start to our week. The winds aren't terribly strong. Skies are mostly clear. We'll see a few clouds later today, becoming partly cloudy and even for some mostly cloudy. I would say especially for folks in northern Nebraska. And I do want to point your attention to the northern part of the state. Look at that divide between more of the southerly wind across the south and that more northerly wind way up north. That is a frontal boundary draped across the northern part of the state that's going to keep things much cooler in the northern part of the state. That front does slowly move southward tonight. Could also trigger a few showers and isolated thunderstorms across the northern part of the state tonight. But getting south of, I'd say the southern half of the state, less and less likely as you go farther to the south here. We'll cool it back a little bit tonight with that front coming through, but some clouds will keep us from getting terribly cold. Partly to mostly cloudy skies tomorrow, more of an east-northeast wind, so it will be a cooler day. Still not a bad day, though. Tuesday's actually shaping up to be pretty decent out there, especially, you got to compare it to where we've been the last several days. Tuesday actually looks pretty good. Tuesday night, then, probably the best chance of rain and thunderstorms for a larger part of the area. In fact, there's even a small chance we may see some severe weather. Now, this forecast model kind of mostly focusing on northern Nebraska, but a little isolated activity elsewhere is possible. And we're going to have to watch for at least a small chance of severe weather. Now, the Storm Prediction Center has not highlighted any of the area with a severe weather chance for Tuesday night, but there's that chance, mainly for large hail. Now, as we get into your day on Wednesday, a frontal boundary, in fact, there's an area of low pressure there southwest of the Tri-Cities with a frontal boundary that's going to make its way southeastward. That front will continue to bring in cooler air, and the winds become very strong by the afternoon and evening hours out of the north and northwest. That's going to drive even cooler air in. That front could also trigger some showers and storms in southeast Nebraska later in the day, Wednesday, before clearing to the southeast Wednesday night. There is actually a small chance of severe weather there for Wednesday in the far southeast corner of the state. Most of us won't see severe weather out of this upcoming system here. I'll see if I can't zoom out here. Much bigger threat looks to be down to our southeast, and especially down south across Oklahoma and Texas. There's already an enhanced risk of severe thunderstorms in those areas there across Oklahoma, Texas, and west central Arkansas. And this is going to progressively move east through the end of the week. So we'll really dodge the severe weather bullet, so to speak, through this week. Not much of a threat here. You never know, maybe down the road we could see some severe weather return, though. Well, temperatures, look at these temperatures for today. I have bumped up the forecast high significantly for today for most of us. Upper 70s and lower 80s for a large chunk of southern Nebraska and northern Kansas. But as you go to the north, I mentioned that frontal boundary. Look how much cooler it will be in northern Nebraska. Upper 50s to near 60 around O'Neill and Ainsworth, Valentine. And then upper 60s Thedford, lower 70s or Albion, Broken Bow here, but again, much warmer across the south. Tonight, behind that front, we'll cool back into the 40s and a few 30s across the far north there. That's probably where and that should not say Sunday morning, that should say Tuesday morning. I think Kit went in there and changed the timing on that. I apologize for that. I didn't get a chance to see that. I need to change that. That is for Tuesday morning, not for Sunday morning. Kit. I should just say tonight on there. Or tomorrow morning, I should say. But in Tuesday, I'm going to have to give Kit a talking to. 60s and 70s as we get into your Tuesday. So we're going to be cooler across the area, although northern Nebraska not as cool. Southeast Nebraska will be the warmest out there. And then as we get into your tomorrow night there, we'll see temperatures in the 40s and 50s for tomorrow night. So actually not too bad temperature-wise out there for Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. Wednesday, though, we continue the cool down. 50s up north, 60s for many of us. Still warm 70s and even near 80 in the far southeast corner of the state. Again, as that front comes through, that's where that shower and thunderstorm chance will be triggered with that severe weather chance in the southeast corner of the state. But the winds cranking up late Wednesday until Wednesday night behind that front, driving in that cooler air. The last of the rain showers through Wednesday evening should be out of here after midnight Wednesday night. Thursday, the coolest day of the forecast, and we're talking mid to upper 50s, so still not that bad for Thursday. Cooler, but think back to last week when we were so much colder. That's not that bad. Now, the winds are going to be strong, but it does look like with more of a southerly track with this system, maybe not nearly as strong as previously expected. So I'm thinking maybe wind gusts 40, 45 miles per hour on Thursday. Noticeable, certainly, but it could be worse. We saw worse last week. Friday, the beginning of our next warming trend. We start to bring in some milder temperatures back and well into the 60s on Friday. And then the weekend shaping up to be really nice. Upper 70s on Saturday, with just a little bit of a cool down Sunday as a cold front approaches. I'll throw in a small chance of rain and thunderstorms late in the day Sunday into Sunday night as that frontal boundary makes its way through. Still kind of watching the timing on that. That's still a ways out, but the timing shapes up right. There is a chance we could see some severe thunderstorms that day. But that, I don't know why I have my Husker forecast in, so I'm going to jump right in. I forgot to take that one out. So we'll jump into the next forecast, the 10 days. Yeah, we don't need that Husker game day forecast now till the fall. But it was a nice day if you went to Lincoln for the spring game this last Saturday. But anyway, again, you see that climb as we head into the weekend before dropping off early next week here again. Behind that front, we'll be back in the 60s. Not significantly colder, but just a little bit more of a cool down. Nothing too outrageous for this time of the year. So I apologize for the issues. I really need to check my work before I go through things here. That's my own fault. But again, the key is that we do have a lot of nice weather coming as we look down the road here. Not a lot of, just a few hiccups here and there, but nothing terribly cold. And that's good news. You know, the other thing I'll talk about, go back to that 7-day forecast real quick before we wrap it up. Look at those lows. You know, we start thinking about planting season as we get towards the end of April and early into May. Well, nothing sub-freezing in the forecast. About as cold as we get is around 40 there for a couple of nights, Wednesday night and Thursday night. So no sub-freezing temperatures for the Tri-Cities area. I'm not saying it's safe to plant yet because we can still get sub-freezing temperatures down the road, but not really seeing that in our future over the next week and a half or so here in the Tri-Cities. All right. Well, with that, I am going to let you all go. Thank you all for watching on this Monday morning. Take care. See you all again bright and early on your Tuesday morning. God bless. Bye.